Nice to finally meet you in person. My name is George. Figured it was time to introduce myself in person. I'm 57. Been gaming since the late 70s. My first console wasn't in television. My best friend then, and still after 46 years, had an Atari 5200. We played a lot of Missile Command. Really enjoyed that game. It was fantastic. Uh, we both then got Commodore 64s for Christmas. And we started to try and learn BASIC and start programming. We thought we were going to be computer programmers at this point. Ha! We had subscriptions to Compute and Compute Gazette and all that. These magazines, they had like 4 to 5 pages of basic code and stuff that you'd punch in. So you'd spend hours and hours, maybe even days, putting this code in. And you'd get it all done and think you were ready, and you'd hit start. And you'd get like 86 syntax errors. And just, oh my God. You'd try to go back and replace some of the lines and fix some of the code. None of them ever worked. Ever. Never. Not one. But it was fun. We did, through trial and error, learn some basic, learn how to use colors and character strings and all that stuff. But that's kind of a dead thing now. Nobody even uses basic. Alright, so fast forward a couple of decades. What was it, 2000, 2001? The Xbox came out. At this time, I was still playing Diablo 1, the original. I was landing up with some friends. We'd hook 2 or 3 computers together and just have some, we'd sit for like all weekend and just play Diablo, the original Diablo 1. Great game. Had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun playing Diablo 1. But the Xbox, oh my gosh. My buddy got an Xbox and he called me up one night at like 1 in the morning. Hey man, I just got back from Walmart. This new game console just dropped at midnight. You ought to come over and check it out. I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come over. So whatever, and he's got this game called Halo on there. Wow. That changed my life. Halo is an amazing game. It still is an amazing game. I put in some serious time on Halo. I thought it was amazing. Truly amazing. Let's see. Well, then after that, there was Portal, Half-Life. And then a few years after that, we got the Xbox 360. And this game came out. I actually went down. This is the only time I've ever gone to an unveiling the night it came out. It came out at midnight on whatever night it was. I just happened to go down to GameStop to get it with some friends. There must have been 200 people in a line all the way down and around the building. So we were like, yeah, we'll just sit in the car and wait. So we sat in the car and waited. As it got right to midnight, this is a funny story. As it got right to midnight, I got up and just started walking up to the door. And as I was walking up, a couple of the employees had walked out and were standing out front. And they were like telling the crowd, all right, we're getting ready to start, and let everybody in. All right, sir, you're going to be the first one. I just happened to walk up. I was the first one that got my copy of Skyrim. So I booked it and went home. Played all night long, probably till 8 or 9 the next morning, just like an idiot. I guess I must have had the next day off or something. That was an amazing game. I put some serious hundreds of hours in on Skyrim. An amazing game. I wish they'd make Skyrim 2, honestly. That was a great game. What else have we got here? Alright, so then, you're going to like this. Then I was introduced to World of Warcraft by another good friend, Tom. Hey, buddy. Hope you're well. That led to Mythic raiding after a while of playing and getting to know the game. I had so much fun Mythic raiding. I was in 2 or 3 Mythic raiding guilds, and I was terrible at the game. I'm still terrible at World of Warcraft. I really enjoy it. It's fun playing with 19 other people live, trying to beat a boss. You know, you might beat him after 10 tries. You might beat him after 297 tries. When it's done as a group, it's like, oh, yes, just everybody goes wild. It's nuts. It's a fun game. I spent a lot of time on World of Warcraft. Uh, so back and forth between console and PC for a while there. PC at that point, obviously World of Warcraft. But then I got old, started having some health issues, and eventually a heart attack. Yeah, go figure. My fat ass had a heart attack. Living terrible, staying up for days, playing video games all night long, trying to survive on 2 or 3 hours of sleep. Smoking cigarettes at that time like a fiend. So anyway, fast forward. I had a heart attack. I had a stent put in. I thought everything was good. It was good for a little while, and then it started coming back a little bit, and then I had to have two more stents put in, one on either side of that stent, because that stent wasn't apparently put in right, or was put in the wrong place, or was the wrong kind of stent. Maybe I think that's what it was. I don't know. It's been a while now. All right, so then I'm good for a while, good for a couple of years. A lot of life stuff went on, family stuff, friends and family dying, passing away, just life stuff. Everybody knows. So then in December of 2024, right at the end of December 2024, right a couple days before Christmas, I had a heart bypass surgery. Obviously, this was a lot of fun, as you can imagine. No, it's silly, dramatic ball. It was not fun. It was a lot of work. It hurt like hell. I'm not even gonna lie. There's obviously they cut your chest open with a jigsaw. I think I was on the operating table for 7 hours. So they stop your heart for like 6.5 hours. They hook it to a pump and pump the blood through your body. Your heart stopped because they have to work on it. They can't stitch the new veins that they make to it, which they take out of your leg, by the way. So you end up with a nice scar on your leg where they take this vein out. It's probably, I don't know, 14, 15 inches long. And they cut it into pieces and make little jumpers and bypass the clogged arteries with these new veins in your leg, which actually replenish themselves and come back within a year and a half. My leg's fine. Let's see. I've had to make some notes here. It's my first video. I'm still just thinking about gaming, but I wanted to share after making quite a few videos on my channel, and so I'm not AI. I'm a real person, very real. I'm a terrible video gamer, but I've been video gaming for a long time. I really enjoy it. Anyway, my heart is weak. I take a lot of expensive drugs. I'm a cook by trade. So I don't work very hard. No, just kidding. Cook works hard. Anyway, so when I work, I like to work hard. You have to work pretty hard in the kitchen, contrary to what people think. It's a lot of work for minimal pay. Cooks make minimal pay. It's really sad. It should cost a tremendous amount for you to go out to eat dinner. It shouldn't cost the same as cooking at home, because somebody's had to do a lot of work. You got a lot of people working back there. The team in the kitchen, they get paid garbage, just absolute shit. But I enjoyed it. It's my passion. I love cooking. I've cooked in a lot of positions where it was just me cooking breakfast for people, and when you have an 80 or an 85-year-old woman come up and tell you, wow, that was the best omelet I've ever eaten in my life, and hand you $1 for a tip, that's amazing. Because for what, a person that old to tip $1 like that is huge. And to say that that's the best omelet they've ever had in their life, that's quite the compliment. I really enjoy cooking. I enjoy serving people. It's great. It just doesn't pay. It pays terrible. But anyway, so I'm a broken individual. But anyway, so when I work hard now after having this surgery, I was able to go back to work after about 3 or 4 months. Took a while to recover. Uh, but in the kitchen, you got to work hard. You have to work hard, and when I work hard now, I end up in the emergency room again. My heart's weak. I just can't crank up like I used to. Yeah, maybe it just hasn't been enough time. I did one of the drugs I do take is supposed to strengthen my heart and make it stronger. I'm sure it has. I'm sure I'm stronger now than when I had the bypass surgery. Uh, but when I crank it up and work hard, sometimes my heart just can't keep up, and I end up in the emergency room. And obviously, the places I've worked at can't withstand somebody leaving and being in the hospital for a couple of days every few weeks. It just doesn't work out. You got to have somebody dependable. I get it. It's whatever. I get it. You got to put yourself in the business's shoes. They got to have somebody dependable, or you know, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few to be a science nerd. All right, so next transition. I'm back working. Doing pretty good. Working fairly hard, but not too hard, but just I'm able to work and get by. I'm not working a super strenuous position at this point, but I'm working. I'm getting a paycheck. I'm getting by. The people were very generous. They put up with me missing a day or two. You know, still every once in a while it hits and I end up in the emergency room, you know, for a day or maybe 2 days. It is what it is. So anyway, it's like summer of 2025. I'm working, having a good time, working at a small little restaurant. And I see promos for this new game. It's called Arc Raiders. The trailer just looked so amazing. For some reason, I don't know what it was. There's something about it. I was hooked immediately just after watching the trailer. I probably watched that trailer 20 times. It's been a while now, but I probably watched it at least 20 times. It just called out to me. There's something about it. The trailer for it just called out to me immediately. So at this time, I've got an Xbox Series X. I'm back playing, of all things. I'm playing Diablo 4. Having a great time. It's amazing. Diablo evolved amazingly from Diablo 1 to Diablo 4. I didn't play Diablo 3. I played quite a bit of Diablo 1, 2, and 4. I skipped 3. I just wasn't. I guess I must have been playing World of Warcraft at the time. So I got the game. Here comes October. So I get the Arc Raiders. I tell everybody I'm working with, they're all playing, you know, they're all into PvP. They're playing what Call of Duty, Warzone, all that type of stuff. I'm like, man, I'm getting Arc Raiders. It's PvE, so it's going to be all of that plus whatever the game has to offer. It sounds great. So I've got this Series X. Don't get me wrong, the game it played fine on there. The Series X is an amazing console. Amazing. But like most players, I want to progress in the game, so I watched some videos on YouTube to see how to complete some objectives and learn more about the game. And as I did, I'm watching these streamers and other content creators making amazing content, by the way. There's some amazing content creators for Arc Raider. These videos look so good. The game looks so good on their stream and their content. And I thought, my God, what's the difference? What's going on? So I wonder, well, why? How does mine look so bad? Because it's on PC. They're playing on PC. They have a more advanced video card in the PC than in the Series X. So I go to Best Buy. I drop almost $3,000 on a computer, which is fine. That was a lot of money. That's a lot of money to pony up for a cook. That's a lot of money. So I get this new PC. Nothing too outrageous. Got an Asus ROG. It's got the 5060 Ti, which is like the chip, the graphics card that everybody puts down and all. It's just a cheap one. It's fine for me. The game looks amazing with the card. Everything about this computer, it's lightning fast. The card looks great. It records amazingly. Anyway, I'm not trying to promote it. It's a great PC. The 5060 Ti is fine. It looks amazing. Don't get it twisted. Anyway, it's like a whole new game now that I've got this new computer and this new 5060. There were things in the game that I see now that you just don't see it. That I don't know if the Xbox just can't render it or it's moving too fast to render it, but there's things in the game that I just wasn't seeing, or I wasn't seeing it like I was seeing it when I got this beat. So, anyway, sorry about that little rant. Anyway, so that's led me to this. So here I am. I really enjoyed Arc Raiders. I got this new PC. I decided to start making some videos. Start recording. So I did. It started out terrible. I didn't know how to set it up. I didn't know how to record it properly. It looked terrible. So again, I was back to, oh my God, everybody else's content looks so much better than mine. Yeah. Well, I finally figured it out. I've got it recording pretty well now. Things look good. I make a lot of funny shorts. For some reason, I find that hilarious. I've got a really funny, silly sense of humor. So I make a lot of silly shorts, primarily about Arc Raiders. I just throw it in there. I love the game. So yeah. So that's it. I just wanted to finally put something out and meet everybody, say hello, let you know I'm a real person, got real world troubles, real world desires. Like I said, work is still tough. I enjoy doing this. I'm actually getting pretty good at the game and making some of these short, silly videos. And I think I'm going to make a couple of more of these personal videos like this. I've got a couple of responses I'd like to make and a couple of silly ideas and my own personal thoughts about Arc Raiders. So it's primarily just going to be Arc Raiders content. But anyway, it was very nice to meet you. I hope you take this with a grain of salt. I'm just Joe Regular, just a cook. I've had some health issues. I'd like to make this a full-time job. It would be great if you would support me. Any support would be amazing. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, thanks for watching and don't forget to consider liking and subscribing.